name is Farrah Allen-McKay. I'm the Client Services Coordinator here at the Colchester Food Bank. I'm a mom of 8 sons, so I learned to cook on a budget, and I learned to do it in as little dishes as possible. One of our famous meals at home was Crock Pot Spaghetti. So what we do, you can cook the hamburger in the crock pot. I did for the first little bit. Today I pre-cooked the hamburger, so we're going to add that into the crock pot, just like this. We're cooking on a budget, so some of our ingredients are canned halves at home in our pantries, and some of them come into a jar already pre-seasoned. So if we have ingredients such as onion salt, garlic powder or garlic salt, Italian seasoning, and or parsley, we can go ahead, we'll add that. I serve 6 to 8 folks in my home, so I use double the measurements for seasoning. So I'll add 1 teaspoon and a half of the garlic salt, 1.5 teaspoons of the garlic powder. Also, I don't measure my Italian seasoning because we like heavy seasoning. A lot of folks like to use half a teaspoon or a teaspoon. I use 6 shakes. After that, we'll just kind of blend it a little bit before we go ahead. We're going to add in 1 jar of sauce. Now it can be plain if you have your seasonings to add in. If you don't have your seasonings to add in, you just get a jar that's seasoned to your likeness. We'll add that 1 jar in. And we're also going to add a can of either diced tomatoes, whole tomatoes, or crushed tomatoes. It depends on your preference for the folks in your home. So today we're going to use crushed tomatoes. We'll give that a good mix. So once you've added your tomatoes, you're going to go ahead and add 1.5 cups of water. You're going to let that cook for 6.5 hours on low. Okay. So once our sauce has stewed for 6 hours, 6.5 hours, your preference of thickness, so you're going to grab 2 bunches. You're going to like handfuls. So not too much, not too little, just a standard hand size. And then you're going to break it into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. You're going to pour that in your bowl. Go in for your second. You can use spaghetti, spaghettini, or linguine. It depends on your pasta preference or what you have in your pantry. Once that's done, you're going to add that to your mixture. You're going to stir it well. When I put it in, I do this just like you would in your pot of boiling water. You don't want any of those little sprigs of pasta to stick together. So once that's done, you'll have a beautiful crock pot spaghetti. And I'll show you. So once our crock pot is done cooking, we cooked our noodles for an hour, got them nice and soft, everything's thick. We go ahead and we can serve that up. Now some folks like spaghetti on it. We like Parmesan in our house. Some folks like mozzarella or cheddar. Go ahead and put that cheese on your dish and enjoy your crock pot spaghetti.